Texas, First place I'll take you, probably my high school, so you can see the records that I set on the wall. And then usually, it's not that much to do. Not a big city, so I'll take you to the little mall we got. But other than that, a couple spots to eat, that's it.
Nice little profile of Royce. His mom's bringing grandma to a game in Utah for the first time over Thanksgiving, so they can all have Thanksgiving together at Royce's house. 54-28. Tell you what, guys, it is just so great to be back on the road. Pass goes right to Royce. Here comes Royce, lobbing. Donovan, one-hander, and he back-rimmed it. Royce saves it from going out of bounds, but his foot was on the sideline. Donovan's got a big grin on his face. We haven't seen Donovan try one of those in a long time.
Yeah, pass was just a little bit behind him, and it was up high enough where he could catch it, but it was like he was cocking it. But he really had to go behind his head in order to catch the pass.
Daniel Tice hands it off to Jalen Green. Green, the second pick of the draft, penetrates in the lane. Scoop, no. Tipped in by Wood while it was in the cylinder. They don't call it. Let's see who they give the basket to. They gave the ball to Christian Wood. That surprising. They missed that one. I think that was in the cylinder. They should get rid of that rule, though. Bogdanovich in the post. Fades back for an 11-footer on the left baseline. It peaks inside the cylinder, but pops out. Here comes Green, full steam ahead. Drives by Clarkson to the window. Lost the basketball out of bounds off the Jazz. So every now and then, Twitter comes through. I'm reading Twitter, and there was a tweet that said, holy, whatever, not swear words, but just don't feel like saying it, the Dallas score. So I checked the NBA scoreboard as Jalen Green misses a three, and the rebound goes meekly out of bounds in the corner. And San Antonio leads Dallas 24-5. The last time I saw it score 24-5, it was when Bethany's sixth grade team beat my Los Lamitas sixth grade team 24-5.
Well, now it's 25-5, and that ball game is in Dallas.
And a three here goes out of bounds off the Rockets. Luka Doncic playing? Luka Doncic has 4 of the 5 points. His teammates evidently forgot to play tonight. Well, I guess playing 15 guys against the Rockets the other night really engaged that club to be ready the next night. 54-30. Jazz by 24. Inbound to Whiteside. Oh, beautiful spin to the rack, and he packed it. Hassan Whiteside. Daniel Tice will be in Hassan Whiteside's child's bedroom on a poster of their dad. Driving Christian Wood, and Hassan Whiteside blocks it. Whiteside engaged with big plays. Donovan on the run, directing traffic. Picked up by Wood. Rotates to O'Neal. He's trying to get to Whiteside in the post. He catches, steps through, packs it again, but he was fouled first. Hassan Whiteside gets it. This is what happened the other night. Is Hassan Whiteside kind of gets a vibe going and gets rolling, and at that point, he's there to put it on you. And he went to put it on JaMychal Green the other night. And if you go back and rewatch that game, I did today, that thing that happened between him and JaMychal Green was 5 or 6 possessions old. Whiteside had blocked a shot. Whiteside had put him someplace. Whiteside had it going. Whiteside checks out. Rudy Gobert checks in. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Royce gives it to Bojan with 1. Bojan dribbles out the shot clock. I'm not going to lie. If you've been with us for the whole night, I was getting nervous there. Earlier tonight, the buzzer, for some reason, blew us out of the building. And I saw the shot clock coming. I was like, oh, no, here it happens again, but it's under control. Eric Gordon retreats out, now drives at Gobert one-on-one to the rim and scores it. He's a nice player still. Very close with Jazz assistant coach Jeff Watkinson back from their Indiana days. As Bojan Bogdanovich drives, misses a layup, fast break the other way. Jalen Green gets in the lane, kicks out to Tice. Back out to Green. He's in the left corner. He's open. He shoots. He misses. Jalen Green is 1 of 9, 0 for 5 from 3. Donovan drives, crosses over, lobs it down low to Rudy. It's a turnover. Porter Jr. has it. Outlet to Green. Royce tries to stop him, but Green will get to the rim. Timeout, Quinn. That was a little bit of sloppy basketball by the Jazz. Quinn doesn't want any part of it. He'll take the timeout. Jazz 56, Rockets 34 on the Jazz Radio Network.
When you're a member of America First Credit Union, the only house that matters to us is the one that you call home. And whether you're putting down new roots or making more room for your family to grow. We'll be there to help you nurture and care for the things you cherish most. Because the only home that matters to us is yours. Truly. Learn more at americafirst.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender.
The Utah Jazz in control. The Utah Jazz Most Valuable Educators, presented by Instructure, the makers of Canvas. We're inviting the Utah community to nominate local educators who are making an impact in their schools and communities and who are an inspiration in their lives of their students. Throughout this program, 21 educators will be recognized during 21 home games this season. Each honored educator will attend a Utah Jazz game, receive a personalized Jazz jersey, plus each recipient will receive a $1,000 classroom grant and a surprise classroom visit or organized assembly involving the Jazz Bear mascot, personnel for the Utah Jazz, and Instructure. Make your teacher nomination today at utahjazz.com. Interesting, I think they made a mistake in the arena here. We'd already had 2 timeouts in the quarter, which means the third timeout's supposed to just be a minute long. And the game ops crew here made a mistake and played a 2 minute and 45 second commercial, or 2 minute and 30 second, which is kind of what we do on our full timeout. So we actually just had a third full timeout, which we're not supposed to get. On that note, let's go to some comments from before the game. And one of the things with the Jazz is touches and getting everyone a rhythm. Right now, some of the Jazz players are struggling. Here's what Bojan Bogdanovic shared with us about trying to get enough touches.
I mean, I know that I'm going to have a touches and I'm going to have a shot, but at the beginning of the game, I'm trying to kind of be aggressive and try to get in the game with some easy bucket or easy shot, because I know in the fourth quarter, when the game is on the line, then Donovan's going to have the ball and he's going to decide, obviously, because he's the best player. But like I said, especially in the playoff, the teams are adjusting, so they're doubling Mike or Donovan, so we're all going to have our shots. We just have to be patient.
Conley misses the 3. Daniel Tice down low on Royce O'Neal. Goes to the rim, scores, and a foul. Score is 56-36. Jazz up by 20. Rockets are shooting 31%. Jazz are shooting 51%. Joe Ingles is having a night. He's got 14. And then great bench work. Eric Paschall had 8 points in 9 minutes, and Hassan Whiteside had 4 points in 8 minutes. Hassan Whiteside was really rolling. The Jazz brought Rudy Gobert back in the game. Understandably, but I think Rudy was actually at the scorer's table already. Conley. Chests it to Donovan. Rotates it to O'Neal. Back up to Don. Off a pick from Gobert. They switch Tice on him. A beautiful crossover. In the lane. Tries to get it up to the rim for Rudy. Misses the shot. Rebound to the Jazz. Donovan hobbles off the basketball standard. Looks like he might have tweaked something. Conley driving in the lane, flares it up top and out of bounds. Great defensive possession by the Rockets. Donovan is hobbled right now. I can't tell on what, though. Almost looks like a thigh or something like that. Porter pulls for 3. No good. Rebound Gobert. They're 3 of 21 from 3. And a whistle and a foul. Rudy Gobert trying to run through a switching defense. And he gets called on a foul. And that is Gobert's first. This game now has no feel at all. The Rockets have picked up the defense, but the Rockets are having to play half court, which they don't want to do. They want to get out and run, and the Jazz were the number 1 half court team in the league last year. And so as the Jazz slow this game down and put the Rockets into the half court, it's not a comfortable spot for them. Tice, corner 3, no good. They're 3 of 22 from 3. 56-37. Bogdanovic with his yellow Don shoes and short white socks to the front court. Top to O'Neal. One dribble and underhand scoop to Donovan. Off a Gobert pick. Head bobs to the free throw line and rolling to the lane. This time the foul is going to be on the Rockets for grabbing Gobert on the roll rather than on Gobert for fighting through the roll. The Rockets right now, just to kind of exemplify the point, thanks to Cleaning the Glass for their updates, in half-court offense right now, the Rockets are averaging 0.6 points per possession. 0.6, Ron. The league average on a possession, including transition, is 1.8. The Rockets have been in the half court 88% of their plays. Put that in perspective, the league average last year was 80%.
Yeah, and so that just tells you right now the Jazz are shooting 51% from the field. That means they're taking the ball out of the basket. And half-court offense is not their style right
57-37, another half-court set for the Rockets. Eric Gordon far side, top of the key. Working Donovan Mitchell. Gets a pick from Tice. Plays away from the pick. Chests it out to Green. Breaks the 45 to the rim. Gets there. Rudy blocks it and a late whistle and a foul. Rudy blocked it, but they called a foul. And the whistle was late. I can't tell. Rudy's eyeing the official from 30 feet away. Cedric Irvin, I don't think he thinks it was a foul. I don't think it was either yet. I need another angle. That was not. Jalen Green grabbed his knee after he landed a little bit. I'd need another angle on that replay before I commit that as a foul. The angle we got there just really didn't tell us anything. Not that it didn't. I'd be a little misleading if I said that didn't look like a foul. Green to the line, 6 of 7 at the line tonight, having not shot a free throw. And the Rockets are on a 9-1 run to cut it to 57-39 Utah. 49 seconds left in the quarter. And the Rockets have really come out since the last Steven Silas timeout and just started grabbing and holding the Jazz cutters. And the Jazz are fighting through it, but Rudy Gobert just got a technical foul after a foul on the other side. So Rudy must have stared down Mitchell Irvin for a little longer than Mitchell Irvin thought was necessary. Eric Gordon makes the free throw. Makes it a 10-1 run, I believe. Yeah, Rudy just kind of kept watching him, and Rudy knew he got a technical foul. Rudy wanted that one. High pick, Conley, chested to Bogdanovich, breaks the lane, gets to the red of the paint, lays it up and in. Bogdanovich has been shooting much more at the rim this year than he did last year. And finishing, which he didn't. Last year he couldn't get up, Ron. Yep. Jalen Green, beautiful move to free himself, but missed the three. Yep. Rockets are 3 of 23 from 3. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock's ahead. 3 seconds off that. Donovan at the top, guarded by Kevin Porter Jr. And now another holding foul on the Rockets. I'll tell you this. It's very clear what that timeout was about.
Yeah. Get physical.
Get physical. Stop letting them run their routes.
Playing a little soft.
Tie them up. We're not doing this anymore. And the Jazz, as Donovan talked about in our sound flash earlier tonight, have to learn how to play through it. Bogdanovich, who is very superstitious, blows on his hands 2 times before taking his free throw. I found out one of his other things is he drinks a shot of espresso before coming out on the floor for his warm-ups every night. So the night he walked out on the floor, looked like a good European with his little tiny cup, his espresso drink. Jazz travel with a nice espresso maker for their locker room.
Really?
They do.
Things have changed.
Porter Jr., left side, 3 seconds left in the quarter. Daniel Tice driving on Gobert to the rim, missed the layup. And at the end of the first half, it's Utah 61 and the Jazz 40. Wait a sec, I said that wrong. It does feel like we're both teams right now, I'll be honest. But what I meant to say was it's Utah 61 and the Rockets 40 on the Jazz Radio Network.
With Les Olson IT backing you up, you'll be ready for whatever the game throws at you. From cutting-edge network security, data backups, and support, to servers, document management, and advanced copiers, Les Olson is always in position and ready to clinch the win for your business. Visit lesolson.com/tech today. Les Olson Company, your office technology partner.
Les Olson Company.
You've caught up on a lot this past year. Found your center, binge watched 8 seasons of your favorite show, finally wrapped up that honey-do list, and even reconnected with the outdoors. Now, it's time to catch up on your health. If it's been a while since you've had your annual checkup or you've been putting off care, let's catch up soon. With 11 neighborhood health centers offering primary, specialty, and urgent care, at University of Utah Health, we're here for you.
Home searching has